Back to our first alert forecast. It is going to be a very wet overnight as heavy rain will move into the area. Lonnie Quinn here now to update us on conditions. Lonnie?
I think it's going to get very active overnight. Right now, all right, here we are looking at well, there's the entrance to CBS. But notice the roadways in Manhattan, they're dry right now. The rain is getting close. It is not here yet. You are 63 degrees. It's cloudy. It's humid out there. The elements are in place. The sky wants to erupt, and I believe it will just a little bit later. So right now, some light rain getting close to the city. There's Manhattan right there, and it's in a place like Bergen County. But this is the bigger show. Thunderstorms in and around Philadelphia. We've had all sorts of activity in terms of severe weather. Look at this now. This is the current situation, which just changed about, Matt, when did it change? About 30 seconds ago? Because a moment ago, KJ, I had a tornado warning, very southern portion of New Jersey, right around Delaware. Okay, now we're talking about flash flood warnings. That has been allowed to expire, but it wasn't a watch. It was a warning, meaning they were detecting twist, at least radar indicated. Well, right now, we don't see that. All right, but you can tell these are some strong storms. We've had lots of trees down south of our area, and it's all moving in our direction. So it's going to be complicated tonight. It'd be great if we only tapped into the lighter rain like we are right now. Unfortunately, the heavier stuff is still to come. Maddie, can you actually time this right here? That real heavy batch approaching Philadelphia. Give me an idea of when that's going to get in and around New York City. We did it a little while ago, and it came up at like around 1:30 or so. Let's see what you have, Maddie. Can you track that for me live on air here? It looks like the tool is not working right now. I'll do it with the computers. So here's your big picture. This is what we deal with tonight. And then as you get into I'll say the mid-morning hours, it's going to break up at times. But this front right here, I think is going to get re-energized. That comes through in the afternoon, early evening hours, and it could trigger more isolated, but could trigger a strong cell out there. So here's our picture. Initialization, pretty good. This is maybe a little ahead of schedule. That's sort of back more towards the Delaware Memorial Bridge. Put it into motion. Look at that, right on top of New York City, 1 o'clock in the morning. But maybe it's running, like I said, a little ahead of schedule. So this is maybe 1:30 or 2. But I think it's going to get really strong out there with some of these storms. And here you are, 2:30. It's pushing up into our northwestern suburbs. It's just active out there. By 8 o'clock, you have a band right over the city. You saw that rotation, meaning the low pressure system itself, not tornadoes. But the tornado risk is still out there until midnight. And then as you now make your way into Saturday afternoon, I think there's going to be some breaks out there. But you still have that front that's got to come through, and it could trigger a couple of strong cells out there, even into the afternoon. Overall, Sunday is the better-looking picture. So let me get you to how much rain. Right now, the projections have been always kind of holding steady at 1 to 2. But now, New York City, the biggest number on the map, 3.1 inches of rain. Let's wrap this up for you. I think 1 to 2 is a pretty general rule, is a good call, but I think there will be some outliers with the bigger numbers. So 71 tomorrow. It's a first alert overnight into the morning hours, and then somewhat active in the afternoon, but it's still kind of just sort of here or there. And then you're 68 on Sunday, 74 on Monday, and Sunday is the better part of the weekend, and every day after that gets better until next Friday when it's 84 degrees, and you come back with a thunderstorm chance. So there you have it.
Lonnie, we forgot your chair, Lonnie.
I know, man, my thighs are killing me.
It's all good. It's Friday. Thanks, Lon. We appreciate the update. Just watch out for those storms overnight.